My name is Joseph Burrell. I teach at the Marion Seymour School on the high school side, and I teach English and film studies. I found out about the program. I was recruited by a former professor of mine, Dr. Shelley Thomas. She had told me about the opportunities to kind of add to my practice by learning about other subjects, other areas outside, and kind of adapting my pedagogy and sort of expanding my toolkits. It has yielded some of the most engaging and invaluable work that I think I've seen since I've been a teacher. With the C.A.R.D.S program, it was sort of split between taking some teacher leadership courses, which added to my practice, and thinking about what can I do beyond just working in the classroom? What can I add to my school community and to the campus beyond just what I'm doing with my students? That was really helpful to think through that side of things and think about perhaps beyond teaching where I could grow as a professional. The other half of the courses were the diversity literacy courses that we took, which were sort of like a myriad group of electives where we learned things like African American English in society and schools, and just really kind of looked at diversity not just as a broad term or like cultural responsiveness, just as like a broad concept, but really how it could apply like in our community. So the process to get into the program was pretty straightforward. There was an interview process, and then it was the enrollment in the classes. My advisor was Dr. Shelley Thomas, and she was really helpful every step of the way to make sure that we were picking the right courses, giving us a kind of as wide a sample as possible of different classes to pick from to be in it. And it was just really simple and engaging. I teach this year sophomore and junior English, and then also film studies as an elective. It's important to think about the films we watch or the music we listen to, and even the people we talk to in terms of text. And so I really stress that, and I like to demonstrate that with what I show on my walls. When they walk into my classroom, it kind of serves two purposes. It is showing my students that I recognize the validity of the text that they are coming in familiar with, and that they can bring that strength into talking about English, because the content and the skills can be applied to virtually anything. Whenever a new student walks in and they can point to a poster and they're like, oh, I've seen that, or they ask me a question about it, we immediately have a rapport, and it's something that I can build off of. It has really like opened up different ways for me to talk to my students and to create a bridge from the content to their own lives and their own experiences. If it's really important to you to learn how to relate to your students in a different way. A lot of us, when we got into teaching because we wanted to build those relationships, but if you really wanted to learn about the difficulties that some of our populations face, but also really kind of think about the strength that you can pull out of our students from the different backgrounds that they have, the different cultural aspects of their identity, then I would say that this program is ideal.